Janet Jackson first appeared on stage with her older brothers at the age of 7. 3 years later, she was a regular in the family's variety television series, The Jacksons. And by the age of 16, she'd scored her own recording contract and released her first album. Her image as a solo artist gradually became more and more sexual as she distanced herself from her wholesome beginnings as the youngest member of the Jacksons. Throughout the 90s, she developed a reputation for revealing plenty of flesh in risque outfits during her stage and video appearances. But when she performed Rock Your Body with Justin Timberlake during halftime at the 2004 Super Bowl, few would have expected any literal intention behind the lyrics "Gonna Have You Naked" before the end of this song. Yet, as Justin sang the line, he ripped open Janet's bustier, treating 144 million viewers to the sight of her right breast. After the show, she apologized, pleading a wardrobe malfunction. But the FCC was having none of it and fined CBS $500,000. While Justin's career continued to blossom after the incident, poor Janet was banned from attending the year's Grammy Awards, and she was forced to pull out of her starring role in a biopic of legendary jazz and blues singer Lena Horne. 3 years later, she was well covered up in Japan to promote her album 20YO, to commemorate her 20-year career as a solo performer.
How do you like your wedding kimono?
Thank you very much. I like it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's comfortable for me. They didn't make it very tight, so I'm very comfortable.
She talked up her 2006 release as a return to the R&B style of her early albums and seemed to have shrugged off the fetish gear.
When I had my first meeting with Jermaine Dupri and Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, who produced and wrote the album with me, the very first thing I said to them is that I wanted to get back to dance. I miss dancing, so I wanted it to be a dance album. And I wanted to get back to my R&B roots, the way I did with the Control album.
While one critic suggested she'd be better off not making the comparison, others praised the album. Glenn Gamboa of Newsday noted with relief that she's kept most of the timey-up, timey-down sexual raunch of her recent albums in the closet. This album is all about dancing and returning to her R&B roots. And having won her way back into public acceptance, all Janet wanted to do was dance.
Dance to me is everything. I love what I do. I love writing music. I love creating music, singing it, but it really wouldn't be what it truly is for me without the dance. And dance, it expresses. Everyone, you have your own feel, your own style, and it's a great way for your individual. So you are able to express yourself through your dance, making you who you are, expressing that through your dance.